So Bobby was do that over. So Bobby was able to come over and give me a hand here, and we had a long conversation about what to do with the front end. And as I bet you can guess, we are doving the front end. Taking approximately, let's say 13 inches is what our goal was to narrow it. It's basically 2 segments out of the grill. That should give us a little more room over in here for the tires. But right now we just got the cross member tacked back together. Going to use it as our placeholder for everything. Now I'm going to get the fender set on here and see how much we're going to have to lengthen. I know that we moved it in. This is, I drilled out the spot welds here. Now I'm going to run a line through here, cut it, and we'll move it forward as we need to line up with the front edge of the hood. But first, we're going to do the header next because everything builds off of that. So stick around, we'll get that cut, and we'll be right back. Sorry for the short updates in here. It is in the 90s again. And without having that fan on, it just is really, really hot. So it's just going to be short little bits and pieces. I'll try to film some of it as he's working and what we're doing. But this is where we're at right now. We'll pick up this when we have the head ready. Be right back.
A few moments later.
Phew, it's hot without having that fan on. But give you guys an update. Bobby and I worked this afternoon and up to dinner. And we ate dinner and he had to go home. But we got something accomplished here. She dove-nosed 13 inches out of the front. We kept everything just because I think it's easier this way, because this piece sets everything. So we took 6.5 inches off of here, 6 inches off of here, and half off of here. Same with the bracket for the header. Put them all back together. Had to split the fender here, back fillet, weld that in. And I can't remember, I thought I had a shot on the side, but I cut a relief on the inside there on the box. Got another relief right there. Folded the leg in. And then I've slowly been working this all together. This is actually bolted in here, and we'll bolt into there when I'm done. Just a couple of small welds. And do the other side and get the hood figured out. And I need to, at this point, start building structure up from the frame. Tied a little chunk of core left in it. If I decide to use it, I haven't figured out exactly what I'm doing with the front yet, or if I'm keeping this. But for mock-up, it's definitely, needed. And I'll probably keep it. There's no reason why I'd have to get rid of it all. I'm also moving the engine back. Not a whole lot. I know there's probably a lot of work for a little gain, but I'm just going to flip it one to the back side of that mount and move the front mount to the back. That gets me the extra engagement I needed over here. And that gives me more room for the radiator up front. And then as well, more room for, tired guys, winch. And then I got to figure out what I'm going to do with the steering box. Like I said, I have an Astro box that I can get for free. I'll probably pick it up and give it a try. I do got the link sort of sitting there, and it's going to be close. Setting it out there I had it as best I could locked all the way to the left, It had about an inch of clearance, provided I'm correct with everything. And it is a little up. It's about 19.5 inches off the ground, the center of the axle. It only needs to be 18 for the 37, so I am up a little bit here, but that allowed me to pivot this tire back and forth. But I think she's going to turn out nice. Looks like from the front. She's going to look like from the side.
One eternity later.
Oh, welcome back to the channel. Been a long weekend. Was busy getting stuff done here. But pretty much got the dove nose finished. Well, manner of speaking. Spent all day and part of last night getting his hood welded up, get it ground, and then did some Bondo work. And I made a mistake. I didn't make a mistake. I guess I did. I put some primer on the bare metal, let it sit for about 2 hours, and I did some Bondo work, and apparently a couple of spots weren't fully cured out, and my Bondo peeled, so I'm going to let this sit for 24 hours, and I'll go over the spots where it peeled up and get it finished off, but the hood came out pretty good. And of course the nose, still need to finish. Now I have material cut that I'm just going to, behind here is a flat area. I'm going to put 1/4 pop rivets in here and here. Same thing down below to make it a one piece. Then I'm going to grind this out and put a good V on either side. Take some cloth on the back side and mix up some JB Weld and grind up on the back side till it's rough. Put some JB Weld on and mudge in that cloth, let it cure, put some more on the back side of it. Then I'll fill this in. Fenders still need finished on this side. Gotta weld up my seams here the rest of the way. This one's, I still gotta take the nose off and cut this one so I can pull this forward. Like I did over here. This one still needs welded up. Did get it welded here. And I still gotta do the bottom side of the hood. Just secure some of the bracing back up, but all in all, I think it turned out pretty good. Sorry for the schnoffling. Even a mask on. I've been swallowing Bondo dust all day. But that's what she looks like. Get moving on here. In a couple of nights, I figure Tuesday, Wednesday night, we're going to get this axle working. Start working on it. Get brackets cut. Get the outriggers put in. And start getting that axle located. So then I can start figuring out my steering, what I'm going to do there. But she's coming along. Anyways, that was the garage. This is a quick update for what we did this weekend. Hope you all enjoy it. We'll see you next time. We're out of here.
Thank you.